let's go ahead and get into the mailbag, answer some questions from the Foot Clan. It's been a while since I said it. If you have a question of your own, go to the website, thefantasyfootballers.com. Click on the Submit a Question button. It's really easy. Also, right above that button, there's this blue button that says Shirts. Ooh. And it has the Back to the Future shirt in there, which is only available for 6 more days, and then it's gone. It's gone, and you'll have to go back in time to be able to get it because it won't be available.
And good luck with that.
Good luck with that, sucker. Wait. Is that how you sell a shirt? Call them all suckers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's a good shirt, though. All right, you can also leave us a voicemail question, 302-464-TFFB. Let's go ahead and get into the mailbag.
Mailbag,
yeah! That was nice, Mike. And I am so sleep deprived from having 2 sick children right now that I couldn't remember if I had already hit the mailbag button and whether we were just redundantly mailbagging. But I figure twice the singing is better than none. So debatable. But
it was only one, so we're okay.
We should bump that to thrice.
Ooh.
All right, we've got a friend in New York City.
New York City.
Aiden wants to know, listen, he's facing a predicament in their league, and they need a credible professional opinion. However, those weren't available, so they emailed us. Needs to pursue some action with the league. This trade was recently offered and accepted. You ready for this? Eli Manning, Jordan Matthews, Theo Riddick, Ronnie Hillman. Traded for Joe Flacco, LaShawn McCoy, and Gio Bernard.
After week 6.
Here's the tidbit that needs to be paid attention to. These trade partners are currently dating.
Uh-oh.
Is this collusion? Does it smell like collusion? I have my thoughts. I want to hear yours first.
Okay, so let's
I have my thoughts. One of the things we didn't read in parentheses after Theo Riddick and Ronnie Hillman, it says both RBs obtained off of waivers.
To
me,
that doesn't.
Well, the point that I want to bring up because he said that
it could be done to make it look better than it was.
Well, I'm saying that's irrelevant. I can't stand when people are like, you just got this guy off waivers. It's like if they're valuable, they're valuable. It doesn't matter if you just got him off waivers. If you get Charkandrick West and trade him immediately, it doesn't matter that he was on waivers.
We need like some crime music going on. Like,
oh yeah,
we need like that's James Bond.
It's good. He's a.
Oh, I was gonna go with.
Oh, I like that better. Yeah. Well, that's why you're the music guy.
Okay, so let's break this trade down. Clearly, you want Eli Manning, but so the quarterback is an upgrade. But you're trading then LaShawn McCoy and Gio Bernard for Matthews, Riddick, and Hillman for a. I would like to know what the records of these teams are.
Yeah, this is not, to me, I know they're dating. It's not over the top enough to where I just fire off the alarms and we're worried about the collusion. But the records matter a little bit. I think you have to – he wants a definitive opinion on this. If it's me, it's not vetoable.
Yeah, me either. It's not – it's close enough. I mean, if those were his 2 starting running backs, right? Like if LaShawn McCoy and Gio and you had nothing behind them and you're just getting rid of all of your starters, then – I still don't know if the trade is vetoable, but you might be able to be like, hey, guy, you got to listen to the fantasy footballers or get out of my league because you don't know what you're doing.
This is basically Shady and Bernard for Jordan Matthews and Hillman. Hillman still has value.
And Eli.
And Eli Manning. So
yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Fair.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean, they should probably break up if they want to continue playing in the league. But
no dating policy is in every one of my leagues.
Yeah. Well, you know. All right, let's hit the voicemail question. Let's answer this one from a friend of the show. Oh, you know what? We can't.
Oh, it's broken?
Yeah, I tried to play it, and it's not playing.
Sorry, friend of the show.
Well, it's Friday, you know. All the machines start to shut down around here.
Yeah, they really have.
And for some reason today, things are just not going normal. So let's move on to Caleb in Columbus. Is it against the unwritten rules of fantasy football to not play a kicker in my lineup for 1 week while my starter is on bye? He's 6-0, 14-team league, too deep to drop somebody. No.
Yeah, I think
that's fine.
Right
because
now,
they have McManus. That's who they have.
Yeah.
This week, I am personally in one of my leagues. I picked up McManus. I actually picked him up on bye and don't have a kicker playing, which I would say is generally fantasy faux pas. If you've got anybody that you can drop, do it to put a kicker in there. If you want to stash McManus, okay. Definitely Gostkowski and no other kicker in the league. That's fine. But if you're 5-0 or 6-0, or if your team, like right now, I've got AJ Green, Gio Bernard, Matt Forte, Andy Dalton, and Brian McManus on a bye, and I've got 5 bench spots. So, yeah, I'm not going to roll a kicker this week. And my starting lineup has Ahmad Bradshaw and Isaiah Crowell and Des Bryant. So, and that's a league that I'm 5-1 in. You got to punt a week sometimes.
Yeah, well, okay, that's the question, though. Unwritten rules, you don't punt. That's the thing. You don't punt the week. You cannot start a kicker, but if you punt the week, you are, in my opinion, breaking every rule in fantasy football. You need to be competitive.
Absolutely.
You don't punt the victory. I think you were just misspeaking.
Well, yes and no, because here's the truth. I cannot win this week with this lineup.
Sure you can. You put the best players out there that you can, and maybe things bounce the right way. It happens all the time.
I am trying to win.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I am trying to win, absolutely.
His concern is he's going to be, and I quote, stuck with a butt cheeks kicker.
Here's the difference. If you're a 2-3 team, a 3-3 team, and you're doing something like that, shame on you, and fix it. You have to win. You have to win now. So if you need to drop Brian McManus to get another kicker, then you do.
What about
that.
Brandon McManus?
Or him? You can drop either and pick up a kicker and play him. But if you're 6-0, you are playing you're playing to win the year, not the week.
Yes, I essentially I say it's not against the unwritten rules. We haven't let Mike speak though.
I completely disagree with you that I would play no kicker if I'm 6-0 and for Jason's team. It's in Jason's team's best interest to punt this week. If he cannot drop any of those players.
How do you disagree with me then?
Because you're saying you can't punt.
What I said is you can't punt a victory. Your mentality cannot be, I'm going to lose this week, to lose this week. That's what I consider to be kind of like against the integrity of the league.
He's not trying to lose, but he is setting his team up for future
That's what I'm saying too.
By not having a kicker.
I said you're not breaking the rules by benching the kicker position. I'm saying you're breaking the rules if you're basically throwing trash out there and making no effort to win. You disrupt the integrity of the league.
Yeah, I feel like these are two separate issues. I have something that's...
Well, when he said punt the week, that's why I took issue with it.
Oh, okay.
If he means the position, that's fine.
It's what I think is kind of somewhat similar. Let's see what you guys think. I have an extremely strong and deep team in my other main league. And
I doubt it.
And that was the league, and I just grabbed Jordan Reed really quickly, and I had to drop my defense. And then I saw on the waiver wire, and I'm going up against... which is of great personal joy to me. I'm going up against one of my best friends whose team sucks, and I am a heavy favorite in that game. But on the waiver wire were the New York Jets. So I have chosen to pick up and play the Jets, even though it will be a detriment to my team this week, because I feel like I'm so strong everywhere else that I can still win, even with a bad performance from the Jets, because I am set up for future weeks.
And that is perfectly fine, because you've thought about it.
I think about it.
You're trying to be strategic, and that's fine. And you're not trying to disrupt the league. And you'll probably still win. All right, Scott. Hey, guys. Am I crazy to think that John Brown is the best PPR receiver in Arizona rest of season? Yes, you are.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Larry Fitzgerald.
The number one target's going to be the best.
Yeah, Larry.
Yep.
Larry is the underneath. Larry's the slot. John Brown had a really good week last week. Don't chase 196 yards ever.
And Larry's the red zone guy.
All right, Lucas in San Paulo, Brazil.
Bonjour.
I feel like this is like the second San Paulo email. Are we huge in Brazil and I don't know about it?
Yeah, huge.
All right, somebody fly us out to Brazil right now. I'm going to confirm this. Hey, guys, who's the best start for this week? Malcom Floyd, Stefon Diggs, and Robert Woods. Should you start any of them over Brandon Cooks?
Oh, man. Over Brandon Cooks, one of these guys, I do not mind it. Cooks has been a stinky cheese, and not a delicious stinky cheese.
No.
A stinky cheese that you do not want to eat. I love Malcom Floyd this week because I just think the Cardinals are going to put up so many points.
Well, that is a bold play.
I actually think if you want the highest potential, you go Malcom Floyd. If you want the most guarantee, I'm probably going to go Robert Woods.
Yeah.
Let me give you a comparison that I think is spot on for Mr. Brandon Cooks, and it's unfortunate. Career arc situation, career type player. Tavon Austin.
Yeah.
Is that agreement?
Yeah, I mean, I can
undersized, agree. Looks too small on the field, makes some plays with his legs really fast, big bombs over the top, very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Not a go-to guy.
If Tavon Austin, I would agree, but you got to keep in mind that it's Tavon Austin getting passes from Drew Brees, so which is very different than what Tavon Austin.
Yes, in current context, completely agree with you. Nate in Big Money, Texas.
Oh, big money.
Woo!
If Keenan Allen does not play, does Malcolm Floyd's value increase enough to start him over Stefon Diggs?
Hey, we just talked about that.
I would say yes.
I would agree. I would say it does increase enough to start him over Stefon Diggs. I do love Stefon Diggs. I think 5 for 50. PPR situation, fine with Diggs. Digging it. As you noticed, you noticed Joe Wan gave us that beautiful pun.
He did.
It was while he was on his spaceship.
It was unbelievable. Bum, bum, dum, dum, bum, 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 dum, bum, dum.
What?
It's okay. It's okay. It's, we got the weekend to recharge the batteries.
We're at the end of the show.
Yeah, I'm sure Juan can craft some concoction that'll make Jason never do that again. All right, don't forget, check out the Great Scott t-shirt, the Back to the Future t-shirt on the website. We're having fun with that. You will catch us after Week 7 on Monday morning. We'll be priming for the Monday night game where we'll be heading out to watch the Cardinals face the Ravens.
If you're going to be at the game on Monday, shoot us a Twitter message.
Seriously, let us know. That'd be awesome to have you buy us, some food. All right, check us out on Twitter at the FF Ballers. Like Mike said, you can reach out to us there, thefantasyfootballers.com. We're also on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on the Fantasy Sports Network, and we're in your pocket on iTunes. So if you like us, if you want to support the show, one of the easiest ways to do that is click on your phone, leave us a review on iTunes. We really appreciate them. We thank you so much for listening to the show each and every week, and we are excited to see what happens in week number 7.
Man, week 7?
I know.
That kind of sucks, man.
Buddy!
We're almost done with football.
No, we're not.
Goodbye!
Not even halfway.
Thank you for listening to another edition of the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. Don't forget to visit us on the web at www.thefantasyfootballers.com and follow us on Twitter at the FF Ballers.